Hey Double Dip babes! In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing the February surprise mystery box from Double Dip Nails. I'll also be doing a really pretty manicure using the products from this mystery box. This mystery box is the deluxe mystery box. They do have 3 other sizes if you don't want something as big as this one. By the way, you can use the code KCMystery and that will give you a free dip powder color with your mystery box subscription. After opening the mystery box, this is what I see. I do get the February surprise mystery box insert card. Feel free to pause if you would like to see what this says. I'm just going to quickly show it for the video. Underneath that, we do have some stickers. I love seeing all of these stickers that they include in their mystery boxes. I love this one. I am actually obsessed with Carmex. I use it all the time. I love it. Here are just a few more stickers that were included in my mystery box. After taking out those stickers, I'm going to remove some of the confetti paper from the box. The first thing that I'm showing you from my mystery box is the gel polish and nail lacquer sets. I personally love these. The gel polish matches the nail lacquer perfectly. This is really good if you like to do different types of nail products on your hands and toes, or if you have friends and family that want to match you but don't like to use gel. This is absolutely perfect. These gel polishes are number 798. The next thing that I got in my mystery box are some dried flower petals. These are really pretty. I love all of the colors in them. Unfortunately, I didn't get to use them for today's manicure, but these are really nice to encapsulate in your nails. I do really like how there's green ones as well. I did just find another sticker in the box. The next item that I got in mine is the measurement nail tip cutters. These are really nice. You put the wheel on top of the nail tip cutter to get all of the nail tips the same size. I will be using this in the video as well. The next thing I got are some nail stickers. I really love the colors of these. They kind of make me think of Valentine's Day themed stickers for some reason, but yeah. You also get some nail swatches to swatch out your dip powder colors. I also got another set of nail stickers. These are just some colorful flowers. And the last items in my mystery box are the 3 dip powder colors. I did get Finding Dory, which is one of their new glitter dip powders. We also have Spring Dreams and the mystery color. I'll be swatching these in just a second. So I do want to go ahead and open up the nail tip cutters because I want to see how this works. I have watched videos of people using these nail tip cutters and it looks like such a helpful product. So I'm really excited to see how this works. So here are the nail tip cutters. They do have a little plastic cap to catch all of the nail tip clippings. This little wheel right here just slides over top of this little screw and then you're able to turn it to measure out the nails. I did actually do this part off camera because it was being a little bit difficult. The wheel actually popped off of the little piece on the back that slides down, which did actually help me put it down in the perfect position. So it should look like this when you're ready to use it. This clear piece does come off as well, just in case you don't want it to catch all of the nail tip clippings, but I do want to try it with it on. So to use these nail tip cutters, you can turn this little wheel and depending on how thick the white piece is, determines how long the nail is going to be. So once you have the nail tips on, you put your finger up against the white piece and then clip the nail tip, and then you're able to measure out all of the nail tips to be the exact same length. These also feel like really nice quality, so I'm super excited to use this in my manicure videos. Here's a little bit of a closer look at those flower petals that you encapsulate in your nails. I also want to quickly show you the difference in the gel polish and nail lacquer sets. This is a really dark blue color and it's really pretty. The gel polish is on the left and the nail lacquer is on the right. I'm just going to go ahead and show you the color match of these gel polishes. As you can see, they're basically the exact same color. It's not even a tiny bit off. Like, these colors match perfectly. So I really love these gel polish and nail lacquer sets. I'm going to go ahead and swatch out these dip powder colors so you are able to see the colors that came in my mystery box. The mystery dip powder color comes in all of the subscription boxes and the other 2 colors do change. This one that I got is CP019 and this is called Finding Dory. This glitter dip powder is absolutely beautiful. I've never loved a glitter dip powder as much as this one. This next color that I got is 1408 and this is called Spring Dreams. This is a really pretty minty green glitter dip powder. The glitter in this dip powder is very fine. I really do love this type of glitter in my dip powders. And the last color is the mystery color, and this is a really pretty pink shade of dip powder. Everyone that got the mystery box for February should have got this dip powder color in your mystery box. I am going to be taking my dip base, which is number 2, to swatch out these dip powder colors. I'm going to be doing the glitter one last just because that's how I usually do it. I actually seen a new technique which I'm excited to try out. You're basically doing 2 layers at once, so I'm going to apply the layer of base to the inside of the nail swatch and the outside as well, doing this as quick as possible. I'm then going to go ahead and dip the nail swatch into the dip powder. And after the nail has been dipped, I'm going to tap away the excess, and that basically gives you 2 layers of dip powder super quick. I'm going to do the exact same thing for the pink dip powder color as well. I actually really enjoyed this technique of swatching out the dip powders. I can't remember who I've seen it from, but I did not create this method. If you swatch your nails the other way, definitely try this out because it is super quick. I actually don't think it will work with the opaque nail swatches, so you may have to have the clear nail swatches for this technique to work. I also don't think it would work very well for the chunky glitter dip powders, so for that one I am just doing the swatching on the inside of the nail tip. I don't like to file my nail swatches, so I am doing the inside of the nail swatch just to make sure that I don't have to file and buff after the dip powder application. For the glitter, I did do a second layer of dip powder off camera. I did add a glossy gel top coat, and here's what those swatches of dip powder look like. These colors are so pretty and perfect for spring, so let's go ahead and do the manicure. So I do already have my nails prepped how I want for this dip powder application. If you want your nails to last, make sure to follow a very good nail prep routine. I'm going to go ahead and start applying my nail tips using the dip base, which is number 2. I'm just applying a little bit of that product inside of the nail tip, and I'm going to go ahead and glue it into place. I like to use dip base to glue my nail tips down. I personally don't notice any issues with it, and it does hold the nail tips on very well. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue all of the other nail tips into place. Here are the nails after the nail tips have been glued down into place. I am going to go quite short for today's manicure. I am going to set it to the longest setting that this nail tip cutter has. I'm just going to push my finger up against this little white thing and go ahead and clip the nail down. This is basically going to measure out all of the nail tips and make them the exact same length. This is actually a really nice product, especially if you're not good at eyeballing the length of the nails. I do also want to say that all of the nails besides the pinky were a little bit too long to just cut the first length, so I had to clip down most of the length and then go ahead and measure out the nails just as I did the pinky nail. As you can see already, these nail tips are exactly the same length, which is super awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the other 2 nails as well. So here are the nails after they've all been cut. They are very even and I love the length of these. These are really good medium length nails. Once you're finished clipping the nail tips, you can just remove the clear piece and that releases all of the cut nail tips. That is just how you empty out your nail tip cutter. I am going to be taking my professional portable e-file and the fine grit sanding band. I'm going to be using this to blend the nail tips in with my natural nails. I'm going to be using a speed of about 6,000 RPMs. I do want to be very careful when doing this step. I don't want to file over top of the gel polish layer that I have on my natural nails. I'm only filing on the nail tip to try to blend in the line between my natural nail and the nail tip, just to make sure that I don't have any ledges when doing the dip powder application. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to all of the other nail tips. So here are the nail tips after they've been prepped. I am going to be using the color Finding Dory. This is the beautiful blue and pink glitter dip powder color. I'm going to be applying the dip powder to my nails using the dip base, which is number 2. I am going to be applying this color onto my pinky nail, so I'm just applying a layer of dip base to the entire nail. I am staying a little bit further away from the cuticle just to make sure that area does not get bulky. I am going to push the nail down into the dip powder to pick up all of the glitter. After the nail has been dipped, I am going to push those glitters down into the dip base just to make sure that this layer of dip powder is as flat as possible. For the index nail, I am going to be using the mystery color from the mystery box, which is the really beautiful pink shade of dip powder. Again, I'm applying the dip base to the entire nail. Once the nail has been coated with the dip base, I'm going to go ahead and dip the nail into the dip powder. After dipping the nail, I am going to tap away the excess dip powder, and that's the first layer of the index nail. I'm going to be doing the exact same thing that I did for the pinky onto the thumbnail as well, using the color Finding Dory. For the 2 middle nails, I am using the color Spring Dreams, which is that really pretty minty green glitter dip powder color. So I'm doing the same steps that I did with the other 2 nails to apply the dip powder onto those 2 nails. This dip powder actually looked a little bit different on the nail than it did on the nail swatch. I'm not sure if I should have mixed up the dip powder jar a little bit better before doing my actual nail set, but I do still really like this dip powder color. So it is kind of like a glitter jelly dip powder color. I really do love this color and I think it went very nice with this dip powder set. After that layer has fully dried, I'm going to take my mermaid tail fluffy nail brush and I'm going to be dusting away all of the excess dip powder. This step is important to prevent contaminating your dip base brush. I'm going to be repeating the exact same step that I just did for a second layer of dip powder color on all of the nails. You can do as many or as few dip powder layers as you like. I would recommend to do at least 2 layers to get the correct opacity of each dip powder color. Again, after that layer of dip powder has fully dried, I'm going to dust away all of the excess dip powder. I am actually going to be doing a third layer of dip powder color on the index nail just to make sure that I have a good opacity of this color. For the next step, I am taking the flower nail stickers that were included in the February mystery box. I am going to be encapsulating these nail stickers on two of my nails. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my tweezers and pick up the flower nail sticker. I am going to be placing the pink flower nail sticker on the corner of my nail bed area, and I am making sure to remove all of the air bubbles and make sure that the sticker is as flat as possible against the nail. To tie the dip powder colors together, I am using one of the blue flowers as well. For this one, I am going to take some tiny scissors and cut this flower in half because I am going to be placing this on the side of the nail. So as I said, I am just placing that blue flower nail sticker on the side of the nail, and of course I am pushing out all of the air bubbles and making sure that the sticker is flat against the nail. For the other half of the blue flower nail sticker, I'm going to place it on the opposite side of my ring fingernail, basically just mirroring the same design that I did on the middle fingernail. I'm also going to take another pink flower nail sticker and I'm going to be placing this on the nail bed area of the ring fingernail. Next, I am taking the 000 clear base. This is a clear dip powder. I am going to be doing a clear layer of dip powder on all of the nails to encapsulate them. This is really important when you're working with glitter dip powders or glitter in general. You do want to encapsulate your glitter nails just to make sure you don't file it off when you go to file and shape the nails. Encapsulating your nails with clear also prevents you from filing off the color when you go to file and shape the nails. So I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate all of the dip powder nails. Once that layer of dip powder has dried, again I'm going to take the mermaid tail fluffy nail brush and dust away all of the excess dip powder. After all of the dust has been removed, the next step is to take the activator, which is number 3, and we're going to apply this very generously to all of the nails. Activator is very important with dip powder nails because it does allow the layers of dip powder to fully harden and be ready to be shaped and filed. Here are what the nails look like after the activator has had a chance to dry. I'm then going to take a 100-180 grit hand file and I'm going to be reshaping the edges of the nails. This step is important even if you pre-shape your nails. You do want to make sure you have a good crisp nail shape, so filing your nails after the dip powder application is definitely important. I'm also going to be lightly filing over the surface of the nails just to make sure that the surface is as smooth as possible. You can also use a buffer depending how bumpy the nails are. I went ahead and filed all of the other nails off camera. After the nails have been filed and the dust has been removed, I'm going to take this No White Gel Top Coat from the Premium Jelly Liquid Kit, and I'm going to be applying a layer of this onto all of the nails. You can also use the dip top, which is number 4, but personally I like to finish off my manicures with a gel top coat. I love the shine and the finish that it gives my nails, and I love the durability of it, so this is just a personal preference for my manicures. After the gel top coat has been applied, I'm going to cure under the UV LED nail lamp for 1 minute. After the nails are cured, I'm going to take the cuticle oil, which is number 6, and I'm going to be applying this to all of the cuticles. It is really important to rehydrate your skin after your manicures. This cuticle oil also smells really good and is very nourishing for your cuticles. And here are the nails. I love how the set came out. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, you can click the boxes or subscribe to Double Dip's YouTube channel by clicking the circle here. You can also subscribe to my personal YouTube channel by clicking the circle here.